everyone. So, welcome to our expert speaker program by For Life India. Well, today, as we all know, today is World Diabetes Day. So, we are here to discuss diabetes, one of the most common health challenges worldwide. With us today is Shweta, a public health nutritionist and training lead with For Life India with over 12 years of experience. Well, I welcome you, Shweta, on this session.
Thank you, Akansha. It's again great to be discussing such an important topic with you. And I love these educational sessions with you all the time. It's always very energetic and empowering. And so, with World Diabetes Day, a recent study shows that over 800 million adults worldwide have diabetes. And India is the highest number with 212 million cases, followed by China and the US. So since 1990, global diabetes rates have doubled, and this studies are showing this. And the major cause of complication of this is a lot of people get blindness, a lot of people get kidney and heart-related health challenges also after developing diabetes. But the good news is type 2 diabetes can often be prevented or delayed through lifestyle and lifestyle changes.
So, Shweta, this is very astonishing statistics. So, you just mentioned about type 2 diabetes. So, wanted to know from you that can you explain us the different types of diabetes?
Yes. So primarily, if you see, there are three type of diabetes. Type 1, which is the autoimmune condition. It often starts at a very, very young age. So you'll listen that many people have diabetes at birth or at a very young age. So that is called as type 1 diabetes, where the body attacks its own insulin producing cells. So causing little or no insulin production. Okay. The second type of diabetes, type 2 diabetes, very, very commonly seen in India and globally, mainly due to lifestyle factors such as poor diet, a very sedentary lifestyle, lack of exercise leading to reduced insulin production or effectiveness. And of course, genetic factors are also involved in this. And third one is gestational diabetes. तो काफी सारे लोगों को आपने सुना होगा कि प्रेगनेंसी में डायबिटीज होता है. So that is basically because it is triggered by hormonal changes that occur during the pregnancy that interfere with your insulin production and increasing the mother's risk of type 2 diabetes later on. So knowing which type you have is very, very essential to, manage it and to have a better treatment.
So, Shweta, what typically causes people to develop diabetes? Is it just because of taking so much sugar or, hereditary involved? What is about that?
So there are a lot of factors, Akansha. When you see it, not only sugar or not only genetic things, yes, of course, they are the reasons, but there are a lot of other things also. So when you have a very modern sedentary lifestyle in which you are not focusing on, on your health, and if you're not focusing on the kind of food you are eating on a daily basis. So
Mhm.
lifestyle and genetics basically are the key factors. But type 1, if you see, it is often triggered by environmental factors and genetics, while if you look at type 1, basically environmental factors and genetics. Type 2, when you see, it is influenced by both genetics and lifestyle factors like diet and exercise. And having a family history does increases your risk, but healthy habits can prevent or delay the type 2 diabetes. So this is something which is a good news, that it can be delayed or it can be prevented if you are having a very mindful life.
And it is just possible only in type 2
Yes,
diabetes,
type 2
right?
diabetes, yes.
All right. So, Shweta, how can someone know if they have diabetes? What are the signs? What are the symptoms they can have it?
Okay, so basic signs we are going to discuss. And if you see that if you're frequently feeling very, very thirsty, there is too much of dry mouth, there is excessive urination, too much fatigue, if there is blurred vision, and sometimes if there is unexpected weight loss. So these are some of the symptoms that if अगर आपको इस तरह के कोई भी symptoms show होते हैं, it is very, very important that you should go to the doctor. Apart from this, a very simple blood test can diagnose it, and catching it early makes the management very, very easy. So it is very important कि अगर आपको इस टाइप के कोई भी signs and symptoms है, go and get your blood test done and go and speak to your doctor. So it's very important to look for the signs, and especially अगर आपको family history में already है, So it is very important कि when you are 30 plus age or 25 plus age, it is very important कि every 6 months you get your blood test done, which is also recommended in the field of health, that it is very important to get your blood test and your blood parameters checked every 6 months.
All right. So, is this diabetes reversible? Like you just mentioned that it can be prevented. So, अगर किसी को diabetes हो जाता है, तो क्या वो ठीक हो सकता है या it is a lifelong? Because these statistics that you mentioned, India number one पे है. So that's very alarming. So, कुछ हम lifestyle changes करके reverse कर सकते हैं या फिर वो lifelong ही चलेगा?
So, Akansha, while there is no cure yet, इसका कोई cure नहीं है, but it can be managed. So, for type 2 people with diabetes, type 2 diabetics, lifestyle changes can lead to remission. And research is going on, especially for type 1, but managing blood sugar through diet, exercise, and medication allows them to have a very healthy life. So, if you have type 2 diabetes also, or type 1 diabetes, it can be managed with a good diet and a healthy lifestyle. Research is going on. People are, researchers are trying to make a cure of it. But yes, it can be managed, but it cannot be completely, it can be reversible in some cases, but not in all the cases.
So, like it is not possible to, reverse it in some cases. So,
Yes.
what steps can you tell us that how we can control sugar level then?
So number one, as we always speak, Akansha, consistency is the key. एक्टिव
Absolutely.
रहना बहुत जरूरी है. स्टेइंग एक्टिव, ईटिंग बैलेंस्ड मील्स एंड ट्रैकिंग योर ब्लड शुगर रेगुलरली, स्पेशली अगर आप डायबिटिक हैं, ट्रैकिंग योर ब्लड शुगर रेगुलरली आर द फंडामेंटल्स. एंड नाउ you are getting very easy blood sugar monitors also, and you can do it at home. Earlier it was a difficult process, you every time had to go to the lab. But since the scientific environment advancements, I can see from last 20 years, we can see that there are blood sugar monitors that you can use at home, very easy to use. They are very cost effective also. And the next thing is even small changes like cutting down on sugary drinks, on juices, and choosing whole grains, they can make a big difference. And technology like glucometers can help track your health and keep you motivated.
All right. So, like if we talk about the diet, especially for Indian people, so like what does a holistic diet approach look like for managing diabetes? I'm talking just only for our Indian audience.
Yes. So, a holistic diet approach, when we look at Indians with diabetes, it focus on traditional foods that are low in glycemic index and nutrient rich. So, if you look at us, we can, break it down in very, very simple food groups. We can say we can opt for whole grains, number one. Choosing for whole grains like millets, even government of India is focusing on millets this year. Whole year we were focusing on the millets. So it is very important to choose millets. You can go for jawar, bajra, ragi. You can go for brown rice. You can go for whole wheat, and completely exclude maida, which is refined flour, and millets like jawar, bajra, ragi. They have a low glycemic index, and they provide good fiber that helps regulate your blood sugar. So it is very important to go opt for whole grains. Number two is plenty of vegetables. So aim for colorful variety of vegetables, especially non-starchy ones. So abhi to thand ka season hai, so we are getting a lot of fenugreek, we are getting a lot of spinach, we are getting okra gourds, we are getting cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower, cabbage, everything. So these are very fiber rich and vitamins and antioxidant rich also. So go for plenty of vegetables. You're getting lal bhaji in the market right now. You're getting all the green fresh vegetables as winter is already approaching. Then go for healthy proteins. Very, very important. You can include pulses, lentils, chickpeas, dals, and lean proteins. If you look at it, fish, chicken, tofu, soya beans, and avoid red meats, and consuming dairy also. And in when you're choosing dairy, go for low fat options. So it will, and also healthy fats in moderation. So हमारा जो ghee है, it is really good. Then you can go for mustard, olive oil, and coconut oil in moderation. And adding nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashew nuts can be really, really good. Healthy fats to support your heart health. So stay away from refined oils. Portion control and mindful eating is very, very important. Look at the portion that you're having. Instead of large meals, go for small, frequent meals and go for herbs and spices. So herbs like fenugreek, you can go for turmeric, cinnamon, जिसे हम दालचीनी कहते हैं. These are something which can help in managing blood sugar levels. So हमारा जो Indian kitchen है, इसमें there is a lot of variety. We have superfoods in the kitchen itself. So it is very important. A pinch of cinnamon every day, soaked fenugreek, they can be very, very beneficial when it comes to blood sugar management. So this is like the principle which can with which you can create healthy, balanced, Indian friendly meals. You don't have to go for those fancy diets. Go for small, frequent meals. Include protein in each and every meal. Opt for complex carbohydrates. Opt for non-starchy vegetables like green leafy vegetables and cruciferous vegetables, cabbage, cauliflower, and capsicum, etc. And also add some herbs like cinnamon, fenugreek, and dalchini, which is cinnamon, are very good for blood sugar management.
So, like if someone is having diabetes, so that does it mean that that he or she cannot have sugar?
They can have sugar in moderation, very very small, but it is very important, कि अगर आप completely बहुत ज़्यादा sugary foods खा रहे हो, तो it can, like definitely it is going to spike your blood sugar levels. So if they are craving for sweet, they can go for natural options like dates, or they can go for some dry fruits and all. But avoiding like you can avoid these things like for example these sugary drinks that are there in the market. You should avoid that.
So everything should be in moderation.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, like, what about the exercises? Like, if someone is having diabetes, उनको क्या exercise करना safe है? अगर है safe, तो could you please share some exercises?
Okay. So absolutely, when you look at exercise, it helps the body use insulin more efficiently. So activities like walking, ho gaya, cycling, or swimming are very very great. And if if you are insulin, it is very important to check your blood sugar before and after exercise. कि अगर आप it is usually it is advised not to go exercising empty stomach. So a little bit of pre-workout meal should be there, and so that your blood sugar levels are not falling off. And especially if you're on insulin, it is very important to monitor your blood sugar levels before and after the exercise.
So, what is the link between diabetes and immunity? Like, if someone is having diabetes, so does it mean that they would be having low immunity? So, how does it impact our ability to fight infections?
तो डायबिटीज व्हेन यू सी आकांक्षा इट इज आपने ये सुना होगा कि डायबिटीज जिनको रहती है उन लोगों को घाव या कोई भी अगर इफ देयर इज सम इंजुरी इट इज दे टेक मच टाइम इन हीलिंग
Oh,
ओके
yeah.
एंड इफ दे
Yeah.
आल्सो हैव एनी सिकनेस और एनी जनरल इलनेस और अ वायरल इन्फेक्शन आल्सो इट इज दे टेक too much time in healing any kind of bacterial viral infection. That is because diabetes can weaken the immune system, making it harder to fight off any health threats or infections. So if you have too much high blood sugar levels, it affects your immune response, which is why keeping blood sugar levels stable is very very crucial. And consistent management can help fight any. If you're managing your blood sugar levels, it can help reduce the infection risk. So it is very important to keep your immune system in check, especially if you have diabetes.
So, Shweta, you mentioned that, type 2 diabetes can be reversible. So, how it can be prevented then? Like, कि हो
So,
ही ना reversible तो बात की बात है कि वो हो ही ना किसी को.
यस ओके सो अगर आपको जेनेटिकली पता है कि अगर आपकी फैमिली में है, आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को या आपके पेरेंट्स को या इमीडिएट सिबलिंग्स को है, तो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग केयर फ्रॉम अ यंग एज. Eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, and managing your weight are very very key things that you should be doing. Apart from this, as I said, routine checkups can catch the warning signs early, so making it easier to make changes before diabetes develops. So it is very important to keep monitoring, do your blood test every 6 monthly, and have a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, so speaking of managing diabetes, so could you share some supplements that may help supporting people with diabetes? Like we have for life GluCoach and for life transfer factor. So can you please shed more light on them?
Yes, definitely, Akansha. With a diet, with a good diet, with good exercise, and of course with
Yeah.
good supplements, you can manage it really, really well. And if you mentioned about Four Life Glucose. Yes, it's a wonderful product. It is supplement which is designed to support healthy glucose levels and also helps in managing your endocrine system. So endocrine system, if you see, it's like a powerhouse of hormones. All the hormones are released from that system. So, with a supplement like GluCoach, you can manage your blood sugar levels and help manage your endocrine system as well. So, overall metabolic function, it helps with the overall metabolic function, also helps in managing your blood glucose levels. So, it has ingredients like fenugreek, it has cinnamon, it has vitamin and fruit extract, it has chromium in it. Along with it, it has transfer factors in it. So, it is going to keep your immunity in check. It is going to keep your metabolism in a better shape, and it is also going to help you with your blood sugar levels. So it's a wonderful mixture of phytonutrients, and
Mhm.
it has a wonderful vitamins, minerals, as well as transfer factor trifactor formula, which is the USP molecule with For Life India to make your immunity better able to recognize, respond, or remember any potential health threat. So as we spoke, in some conditions like this, your immune response gets compromised. So it is very important to have a product which has phytonutrients, which has vitamins, minerals, as well as immunity building ingredients. So I think it's a wonderful product designed to support your blood sugar levels. And of
Uh,
course, as you mentioned about transfer factor trifactor formula, so we have a, transfer factor trifactor formula and we have transfer factor plus. Both of these are designed to support the immune system, which is particularly very, very important for people with high blood sugar levels, and it impacts immunity as we spoke about. So these supplements can make your immune system to respond more effectively, supporting overall health and resilience. So it is very important. So you can, when you look at high blood sugar levels, as we spoke, it also impacts your immune system. So the trifactor formula is something which is going to support your immune system.
System. Yeah. So, for our viewers who want to check more information on For Life Glue Coach, I'll be sharing the link after this session, and I'll be pinning that comment onto that. And also, that's really like we are conducting this live session on this World Diabetes Day. So let's all remember that we need to have a proper diet, have a consistency in everything, have that portion control. Whatever you eat, it should be balanced, and of course healthy choices, it always matter. So any final thoughts from you, Shweta?
So remember that every step towards your health counts. So you don't have to manage it alone. You can reach out for support. You can go and contact the nutritionist, your doctors, and everyone is there to help you out. So you don't have to be panicked about the situation. Stay aware, stay empowered, and thank you very much, Akansha, for such a meaningful conversation on such an important day.
Well, thank you, Shweta, and to everyone watching. Let's keep prioritizing our health. That's very much important, and that's today's World Diabetes Day. So happy World Diabetes Day, and here's to a healthier future. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much, everyone.